No intro needed. You guys already know. This is Cowboys versus Eagles week. And I'm going to say this straight off the jump, man. I can't stand the doggone Eagles. And you should be saying the same, right? Right.
Of course. Listen, it's been a lot of back and forth during the last two off seasons. And I think with the emergence of Jalen Hurts, we finally get a lot of questions answered. We get the Dak versus Jalen matchup that we've been waiting for a while. Both teams are playing pretty well. You know, I'm ready to get some answers. I'm ready to get some things answered. Because this is what I don't like, Law. You know what I mean? I don't like how the Dallas Cowboys fan base and some of the content creators, I don't like how they are trying to downplay this matchup. Like, if you want first place, you got to touch us this week. You know what I'm saying? If you want to win this division, you got to come do something about this. You got to knock us off. And you know the dislike we have for y'all, it just runs deep. And I feel like this is the week where we give y'all a dose of y'all medicine, because y'all been beating us the last couple of years.
Oh yeah, man. I do look at it from that aspect of it, man. But before we take the gloves off, man, we as Cowboy fans, we may not agree with all what the Eagles are doing, but we can see from afar. Your general manager is doing a hell of a job. How he's doing things. He's up right now. He's on the phone, and I think that y'all just made a trade or allow somebody to be traded from your team to get more ammunition. So shout out to him. And on top of that, for far as you personally, we may not like the Eagles, but you personally, man, you're a good dude, man, and I appreciate you for what you're doing for the community, because a lot of people say things on Twitter, and Instagram, but they don't have a content page. You got a content page, so you stand on business, man, and I appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely, man. You know, you've been one of my go-to guys, mentors, or so to speak, advice, anything I need, stepping into this world. You always been a great support system. So, now that we done hugging, what do you think? What do you think y'all gonna do to beat us on this upcoming Sunday? This a big game.
Yeah, I ain't gonna downplay the game, because I circled week 9. There were 2 games that I circled, right? Week 5 and week 9. As long as we don't look like week 5, I don't have to tell people that's in the chat on the Cowboys side what happened in week 5. As long as we don't look like week 5. And we okay. My Cowboys will be okay. I got it circled week 9. You guys been to the Super Bowl. Y'all didn't lift up the Lombardi Trophy, by the way, but y'all been there. Y'all been further than what we've been in the last 30 years almost. So I'm looking at it like this. I want to showcase what my team can bring to the table against a kind of caliber of team like yours. So this will be a matchup, Dak Prescott versus Jalen Hurts, although they're on the other side of the field. But arguably, your defense is a top 10 defense. So I want to showcase that it's not a fluke of what the Cowboys can bring to the table with our offense. I think this should be a good matchup.
Right. And what I want to showcase is that my defense is not the defense that you saw against Sam Howell. For some reason, I feel like Sam Howell has our number. You know what I mean? That's just the bottom line. But after what we did to the Dolphins, what my defense did to the Dolphins, I'm optimistic, going against anybody. I feel like that my team is a team that gets up for the type of matchups where it might be some underlying disrespect or guys, sleeping on us. So with that being said, I wanted to ask you a question. I've been thinking about this all day for real. Are you guys playing a sustainable brand of football? Like, do you think the way you guys are winning is sustainable? Because, I don't, to keep it 100.
Well, the last 2 weeks, if you go by what we've been doing the last 2 weeks, that's very sustainable. Being a little bit more non-conservative on offense and our defense, man, we force teams turnovers. Some people say, hey, what happened when you don't get the scoop and scores? What happened when you don't get the turnovers? Well, excuse me, we force takeaways. I think that Bland is a real one. I look at what we can do on the defensive front with my guy, Michael Parsons, as well as D-Law and Osa. Those are guys that can get to the quarterback. We may not be leaders or trailblazers this year in sacks, but we're the number 1 team in pressure, and that's what we do. And every opponent that we face this year, we haven't allowed a single wide receiver to get over 100 yards, nor a single running back to get over 100 yards. So I think that that's what we do. We are the number 1 team in points allowed, no points allowed on us, So we are leading in that aspect of the game too. And we got the 4th overall points scored in the National Football League, whether it be scooping scores from our defense whether it be from our offense. So I think that we are pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. So let me address this. You guys are a really good football team. This is why I don't think it's sustainable and why I think it could be your downfall. Like, who have you guys beaten where the defense didn't really show up? You know what I mean? And in some instances, you need to have a game like Jalen Hurts had against the Commanders, where the defense just didn't do anything, and it was placed on the back of Jalen Hurts to go out there and throw 4 touchdown passes and win the shootout against Sam Howell. I feel like that when you rely on block kicks, when you rely on pick sixes and things of that nature, you're just putting yourself in the box and you're asking to lose the game in some cases. Like, let me put this in a little more context. So the Dallas Cowboys in the first quarter alone, on Sunday, the game you guys just won, the first quarter alone had a pick six, a block kick, and a safety. That ain't happened since 2007. That's why I feel like things like that aren't sustainable. And, you know, a lot of you guys want to say, well, you guys didn't need the points. Well, you got to think about context matters. So when did these situations occur? It occurred in the first quarter. You know what I mean? It was 19-3, and you guys already had the pick six. You guys had the block punt, and you had the safety. So, you know, that changes how other teams play when you do things like that early in the game. It's not like this happened in garbage time. I feel like if the Philadelphia Eagles don't turn the ball over and we play a physical brand of football, I think this could be actually an easier night than a lot of people suggest. Now, I don't think we're going to blow y'all out. You know what I mean? It's a divisional game. It's a tough game for sure. But I just think that it could either be a shootout, it could be some fireworks, or the Philadelphia Eagles will win this one decisively. Right now, both quarterbacks are peaking at the right time. If you ask me, both guys coming off 4 touchdown passing games, and you know we're using our weapons. You see Julio catching a touchdown pass, but man, you know who scared me, man? Bland. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I got to keep it real, man. Bland scared me, man. He's like an all-pro.
Well, Bland is a very young guy who's playing into the right system, and especially he got great instincts. He's not afraid to come down and field and hit. But these things are always been the Cowboys' way under Dan Quinn. Since 2021, we have been this team that's been leading in takeaways and forcing turnovers and those things. So, hey, these things just don't come by chances. And on top of that, I truly believe that, you know, when you're seeing the block punts and also the block field goals throughout these last 2 to 3 years, that's coming from Bone Fossil. I think that these guys are being coached up to do those things. Now, granted, just like you said, you know, can we lean on that for every week in and week out? No, but that's why it's a complete team game. Football will always be that. And I look at it like this. If your team is careless with the ball, we will sniff that out and we will force that takeaway or turnover. And granted, the only 2 teams that pretty much beat us real badly been the Cardinals. They caught us with our pants down, and then of course the 49ers. Some teams just don't match up well against those guys. You know, Sean McVay is 1-9 versus the 49ers, right? So it's just what it is. And then the 49ers, the coach that coached for I want to say the Browns, the defensive guy, you had him over there on your side. What's his name? Schwartz or something like that?
Yeah, Schwartz. Yeah.
Schwartz. He's 8-1 versus Kyle Shanahan. So sometimes, you know, coaches have their numbers on players or teams, and that's just what it is. But I look at the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott, he feel a lot of confidence against your team and his style and brand of caliber of defense that you guys play. Even though you got Desai out there as the defensive coordinator, I think that this will probably be our first look at that. But still, some of the principles will still be the same, and I think Dak Prescott will carve up you guys.
I don't know if you're gonna carve us up. We're gonna talk about that though. Let me read some of these supers. They piling up real quick. Marcus Craig said, "LB, we're gonna run out of the link on Sunday. We're gonna run Dallas out of the link on Sunday." I can see that happening, bro. Look, listen, Micah running around here, Law, talking about he's encouraging you all to buy tickets and come out there and take over the link. That's impossible,
we got Cowboys on East Coast. We got Cowboys over there.
Y'all do. Law, y'all do. But I'm telling you, I got to get you out there, Law. That place ain't never been taken over. That place damn near like DC. You know, DC was built. The streets all funny. It's built like that to protect the White House. That place is a fortress. It ain't never been taken over. You know what I mean? My guy Versick, man, thank you for the super chat. He said, "Let's go, Dallas Cowboys for life." My guy Rev Rebel, thank you for the super chat, the super sticker. My guy Dez, this is my dog right here. Dez, he said, I think we have the talent and the momentum to dominate Dallas, LB. Do you think Howie should make a move for some dynamic returner? That's all we lack to me. That's a good point. That's a good point. But I think Howie did make that move. We acquired that guy. I forget his name. From the Colts, Isaiah. His name's on the top of my head, but we required him. He's a real dynamic punt returner. He's suspended for some gambling or something like that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Shoot dice, huh? he better be using prize picks. Hey, use prize picks. Promo code LAW. Come on, man.
right. Right. But he was we acquired him, so I think he's going to pay dividends next year when he's eligible to play. But Dak carving us up, I feel like it can happen, but I feel like it won't happen. Listen, if Tua ain't carve us up, I don't think Dak gonna carve us up. The problem with the Philadelphia Eagles, it's just Sam Howell, man. Sam Howell, for some reason, just got our number.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me a second-year quarterback is able to carve y'all up and it's just him and no other quarterback? Because I looked over, man, some of y'all games. It's not like y'all been just blowing teams out. The teams that y'all pretty much won against, we've been blowing them out. We blew out the doggone Jets. We blew out the Patriots. Y'all kind of pretty much was like back against the wall on some of those teams.
Sam gave y'all some work too, though. Sam gave y'all some work too.
That was last year, and that was us also playing vanilla. We haven't seen Sam Howell this year yet, so we'll see what we're gonna do up against him.
We swept them. We swept them. We handled business. That's the bottom line. But when you look at it, Mac Jones gave us some work. Sam Howell gave us some work twice. Kirk Cousins gave us some work. But when it was time, first of all, having a new defensive coordinator, that takes some time to gel.
It do.
You know what I mean? But let's look at some of the impressive things that the defense did. We shut out the Rams in the second half. They did not score a point. Nobody made the Dolphins look as human as the Philadelphia Eagles. So all of the bad that
Wait. We haven't played the Dolphins yet, though. So I can't contextualize that, bro.
As of right now, nobody has stopped them in their tracks the way we did. Now they did lose. As a matter of fact, Buffalo put the belt to him as well. But Cheetah didn't get 100 yards. Those guys look really, really not prepared against us. I just don't think this is what you guys are missing to me. You guys can't run the ball on us. We just not going to allow it to happen. So the fact that I feel like you guys aren't going to be able to run the ball on us, I think it's going to be a lot of quick passes, and we're going to adjust to that. We're going to make Dak have to throw that ball deep, and I think that's our best chance. What happens if we bracket CeeDee Lamb? Who else can you really count on? Now, Cooks is coming along as of late. Right. Who else can you count on, Law?
Well, my point is I'm leaning on a little bit of Brandon Cooks as well as Jake Ferguson. I don't know why I call him Jason, but Jake Ferguson. I'm leaning on those boys to stand tall and do something for us. So I promise you, we may not be able to run because y'all do average or allow only 65 yards per game, and I don't know why teams refusing to run on that because I believe it's your front four. Y'all are able to clog out running lanes, and linebackers are able to get to hook to flat. But in West Coast principles, sometimes in West Coast, we do throw the shorts to open up the run game. So hopefully that will be the situation in the scenario there.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. You just can't abandon the run because a team can play the run really well. Who's going to guard AJ Brown though? Who's going to guard? Who's going to guard the man with 6 straight 125-yard games? Who's going to guard the man? Let me let people know how important that is.
Hold on. That may be good, but hey, like I said, every team we played this year, no one got over 100 yards on us. So you can go ahead and cancel that for this particular
somebody getting 100. Somebody getting 100 this week. Either it's going to be Smitty or AJ. Somebody going to get that 100 this week. We're going to break that. But nobody's done that. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about Jerry Rice, T.O. Nobody has had the 6 games that A.J. Brown has had. Do you give A.J. Brown special attention this upcoming week, or is it business as usual?
Now, it's business as usual. Let me ask you this, though. Last year, y'all did got a chance to play up against Gilly, right? How many yards did A.J. put up against him when he was in the Colts, though?
Against the Colts? I mean...
He was on the Colts. You know what I'm saying? Gilly was there.
I get where you're going.
You see where I'm going now.
I get where you're going.
All they had was Gilly.
That was just, you know what I mean? That was just a bad game for us. We came off a loss. We just lost to the Commanders the week before. And you know what I mean? And, you know, they played us tough. That was a tough matchup for us. You know what I mean? But Gilly can't mess with A.J. Brown. You know
hey, we will find out this particular, because this is how you got to play A.J. You got to bump and run. You got to bump and grind them. You know what I'm saying? And you got to play that up close. And even though you miss, you got to have that safety over the top. I don't know why people are not rolling coverages his way. Oh, because y'all got Smitty. Shout out to him. Right. Tide. But the only thing that I would say here, if I don't think that my guys would travel, we will stick to our side. And Bland, hey, he's gonna hold it down. So be mindful of that.
No, I'm very mindful of Bland's capabilities for sure, and you definitely can't sleep on Gilly. You can't sleep on you. You just can't. We can't sleep on y'all. You know, I guarantee victory against the Commanders. I was at the game too. I was sweating a little bit. I'm not about to guarantee victory this week. You know what I mean? I understand the opponent that we facing, but you know, I just feel like, you know, being at home. I feel like Jalen Hurts playing, you know, some of his best ball of his career. Actually, people want to talk about the interceptions, but Jalen Hurts on this 6-game stretch has thrown for 250 passing yards or more 6 games in a row. You know what I mean? He's never done that in his career before. Nobody in our division has done that so far this year. I feel like that the things are clicking offensively in the passing game for the Philadelphia Eagles, and AJ and Jalen are the catalysts for that. My guy Draco Stubbs, thank you for the super chat. He said, Philly 31-21. They have no answer for AJ on defense. We bracket Lamb, and the rest of Dallas Wildites or Jags, just another guy. I feel the same way. I feel the same way about them Jags out there.
Draco don't believe that. Come on, man. Where you leaving your Draco at? Now, 31-21, I kind of got that for the score, but Dallas 31, 21. Eagles. But I would tell you this, though. A.J. Brown, I got him under considerations of MVP. I do like his skill set. Shout out to the Mississippi boys. He played for Ole Miss or what have you. And y'all know I've been following this kid since he got out of college there. I would say this with Arthur. Wait till you see what we got. We going to have Hooker over the top. That's his name, Arthur, right?
Arthur.
What's his name? What AJ said for?
You know his name, Arthur Watson Brown.
We're gonna be saying his whole name because it's gonna be Bland time. Because this is what I really think. Shout out to your quarterback. But he seems a little limpy and a little gimpy out there. And I hope all is well. I wanted him to be at 100%, but this take away the element of the run. And he better not try to run because we will spy him with the guy by the name of Michael Parsons. Sam Williams is coming along on the edge as well. So we're going to do some things that's creative. And this will be a game that I'm looking at my guy Dan Quinn to be in his full bag. Speaking of bag, that's what Marcus said. Body bag. You know. you talk about us, although he got a hurt season hat, but it's talking about we gonna put y'all in a body bag over here.
This the thing though. Jalen might be a little gimpy, but this is the point of his career that I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for the arm to catch up with the athleticism. Him being gimpy ain't stopping him from throwing for 250 yards 6 games in a row. You know what I mean? Usually Jalen Hurts, he is sprinkling a 118, a game where all the Cowboys fans are going to say, oh, he threw for 100 yards. He ain't ready. You know what I mean? He ain't doing that right now because he don't really need his legs. You know what I mean? He's being really, really smart with the ball despite the turnovers.
He haven't seen a defense like this before, and I know
your defense not better than the Jets, Law.
Well, come on now. See, every time, look. Now you know my Jets defense is my Dallas defense better than the Jets. Come on, man. Come on.
No, but see, this is the thing. Man. This is the difference between the Cowboys defense and the Jets defense. Y'all know what to do with the short fields after y'all defense creates stops. The Jets got Zach Wilson out there. You know what I mean? But y'all definitely, I think y'all are top 3 defense. But again, it goes to who you play. Y'all don't have a body on y'all schedule. Y'all don't have the resume we got this year. You know what I mean? Y'all don't got it. That Dolphins win let us know that we for real. I mean, we're legit bona fide contenders. If y'all beat us, y'all in that conversation.
Hold. Now, who did the Dolphins play before y'all played them? Because
That ain't stop that ain't stop everybody from saying that they was top dogs in the AFC.
No, I just need to know, man. Who did they play before y'all played them? I just want to know.
Bums. They played bums and they lost to the Bills. They played some scrubs and they lost to the Bills. You know what I mean?
I mean, even the Patriots beat the Bills, so that removes all of that out the way. Just like when we beat the doggone Rams, we blew them out. But people said, hey, who did the Rams play? They played the mighty Eagles, right? They played the mighty 49ers. They played the Cincinnati Bengals. They had to play us. And out of all of the thrashings they received, the lick that hurt the most was from the Cowboys, because we was up 43 to 20-something. We gave them a few points, right? You know, so hey, we blow out teams. So just keep in mind. Just keep in mind.
Listen.
If we fool around and get up by 14 like the doggone Washington team did on y'all, trust me, there's no hope to coming back, because we're gonna take care of business when we up this season.
That go to say I can see us taking a 14-point lead in this game. I don't think y'all got what it takes to come back. I don't think y'all got what it takes to come back either. Y'all need that defense. We really don't need our defense. This is the thing. This is the major difference in this game. If it comes down to it, Law, if it comes down to a shootout, Law, if it comes down to a shootout, we got the guy capable. We got the guy with the bigger gun. We got the guy with the bigger gun if it comes down to a shootout. Y'all ain't got that guy that could go point for point no more. Dak is not that same guy, Law. He needs that defense.
I seen Steven Seagal in a suit, in a whole 3-piece suit, in a trench coat, whoop up some people without the gun. Chuck Norris didn't need the gun. All you need to do is just be able to come in with your philosophy, principle, and scheme, and we'll be able to take the gun. It ain't fun when the rabbit get the gun. It ain't fun when the rabbit get the gun.
But what game, though, Law? What game has Dak Prescott won where it was on him to win it this year? He has not been called upon yet like that, Law. If Jalen Hurts don't have the performance he had Sunday, we lose. Sam Howell almost had 400 passing yards. They couldn't be stopped. And we was down. If Jalen Hurts don't do that, we lose. When has Dak been called upon this year to do that? Now, I can tell you two games where you needed him. Y'all needed him against the Cardinals.
Our collective team is just better. That's why.
Y'all needed him against the Cardinals. Y'all needed him against San Fran. He wasn't there when that defense wasn't cooking.
Our defense too. We needed our defense, and our defense didn't show up. You know,
the defense ain't show up against who?
Against the Cards. Against the Cards.
Well, probably not against San Fran.
And our defense didn't show up against. Huh?
What was that score in the Cardinals game?
Oh my goodness, man!
Well, like 19-16, wasn't it?
Nah, I forgot the score. I just know our team didn't show up in that particular game.
Dak was supposed to show up against that Cardinals game. Dak was supposed to show up there. Now, the San Fran game, y'all just can't beat San Fran. I don't know what it is. And that's how I feel about y'all. Like, I feel like it's this stigma that we can't beat y'all. But after we beat y'all this Sunday, I ain't going to even make fun of y'all.
Well, okay, but say, hey, all I can say is since 2019, Dak Prescott averaged 35.5 points per game against the Eagles. So regardless of who show up or who don't, like Dak Prescott said, hey, if they don't want to poke the bear, let them know that I'm willing to be able to poke the bear and pour honey all over me, because I want the bear to be charging at me. So Dak Prescott feels 1,000% confidence versus the Eagles.
He said that?
He said that. He said
he wants y'all to pour honey on him. We about to cook y'all. We about to smoke y'all. He wants you to pour some honey on his body. Oh, that's going down.
All over him and send him out there and say, hey, this is what you want. I'm 8-3 versus the doggone Philadelphia Eagles. Technically 8-2, but that's I need to
find that quote and get that quote to my dogs. You see, the Dolphins was talking. Y'all do not want to do this. You see, Jerry's smart. I bet you Jerry ain't saying nothing. Bet you Jerry ain't talking this week.
No, Jerry didn't want to poke the bear, but my guy, Gangster Prescott Dak, was sitting there saying, come on, hey, man, hey, pour honey all over me. I'm bringing it. My folk make sure all your kids won't grow. I'm coming, baby. You know? hey, Dak Prescott was speaking so boldly. Even Jada Smith thought that he was a reincarnation of Tupac. She was ready to go ahead and jump in his DMs. So you better watch out. You better watch out, LB.
Yo. I'm going to find that quote. I'm telling you, I'm going to find that quote. I'm going to be passing out honey packets at the link on Sunday. I'm about to get $1,000 for honey packets. We're going to throw honey on the field after this body. Martin Perez, thank you for the super chat. He said we got Kevin Byard, Dak's second receiver. Facts. Kevin Byard, by the way, only got 3 on Dak. He got 3 on Dakota. You know what I mean?
Kevin Byard. You know, he's a dog. He's a dog. Yeah, he do have 3 on him, but he is the first game he stumped on the Star. When we went over there, it was the first year we had the acquisition of Amari Cooper. That was that particular game, I believe. And the second time, yeah, he had 2 INTs, but let Kevin Byard know who won that game.
Oh, of course. You know who he was playing with, but this is his second game now. It's his second game now. His feet getting wet. My guy, Eagles Playbook Podcast, 3424 Eagles. Thank you for the super chat, my guy. We got Jay Versick. Jets got better wins than the Dolphins. The Jets do got some good wins on their resume.
Yeah, you got some good wins.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yes, indeed.
Big Cam the OG. Thank you for the super chat. Brunson, you cool. Can't stand your dirty city or team, but I mess with you. You were talking greasy on your show earlier, talking like we don't take the ball away better than every other squad in the game. But see, this the thing though. You take the ball away, but it's not sustainable. What happened when you don't take the ball away? Who did you beat when you didn't take the ball away? I'm still waiting for somebody to answer that.
Hey, chill out. We're going to beat the Eagles this weekend.
And if y'all do, we were sloppy with the ball. Y'all can't beat us at our best.
Hey, excuse me. Have you been very protective of the ball?
We ain't throw no interceptions last week, 4 touchdowns.
Now, who defense is better? The 17th ranked Washington defense or the 2nd ranked defense in the National Football League?
Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys defense is better for sure. We know that.
And we're gonna force the ball away. If they can force a fumble on Jalen Hurts on a push, tush push, then we can force a fumble. I promise you, we're gonna get to him. Don't worry. We got a guy named Bland.
All we gotta do. See, this is what y'all can't do. Y'all can't combat physicality. Y'all not physical.
Ask the Rams, ask the Jets, ask the Giants. Are we physical?
They all delicate. None of them are in the class of physicality. When you talk about physical, you talk about Eagles.
Be careful. You haven't played the Giants yet.
You haven't played the Giants yet. The Giants, we're gonna blow the Giants out. They just traded Dexter Lawrence. I think Dexter Lawrence out of there. I just saw something about that.
Oh, they got rid of Dexter Lawrence.
I heard Dexter Lawrence is going Seahawks.
Leonard Williams gone too.
I don't know about Leonard, but Dexter might be out of there. I know Bad Dog hurting. DJ B, thank you for the super chat. He said Hurts a 1-read QB. Take away his first look, make him roll out left, and it's a wrap. 37-23 Cowboys book it. You must be a defensive coordinator because I'm sure they've all tried that and they've all got tore up. One-handed bandit. Thank you for the super chat. Brunson, be quiet. What happened Christmas Eve last year? Y'all had the #1 pass defense and Dak ripped it apart. Your secondary way worse than this year. Y'all played Gardner Minshew. You know what I'm saying? Let's put some context behind that. Because if Jalen Hurts is in that game, we sustain long drives and y'all don't have the ball that much. Gardner Minshew almost beat y'all.
And Jalen Hurts never put up more than 27 points on the Cowboys. Gardner Minshew did that. You know. And Gardner Minshew and Dak Prescott, we put 40 on there, and then on top of that, we gave y'all actually 7 points because we're gonna
put up 30. We're gonna put up 30 on Sunday. I guarantee you that. We're gonna put 30 on Sunday.
According to historical data, Dak Prescott is going to score about 35 to maybe 40 points, and Jalen Hurts is going to score anywhere from 25 to 26. We're
gonna put it up. We're gonna put it up. The super chat's piling up. Let's get the Big Cam the OG. Thank you for the super chat. He said Dak Prescott is the Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady of this division. His record says that, and that's a fact. I mean, his record is what it is because he's the longest tenured player in the National Football Conference. He had a job longer than everybody. As soon as Aaron Rodgers left, he was the longest tenured player, and he ain't getting nothing done.
Hey, LB, you forgot to say double up. Double up.
I ain't doubling up nothing. You talk about how long that man been in here?
Hey, you supposed to say double up. Double up.
That's the second one.
That's the second one, ain't it?
I'm gonna say 2 times. If I say double up, we might end up losing like the Commanders always do. I'm gonna say 2 times. Mr. Roddy Pooh, thank you for the super chat. This Sunday beating finna be the 3rd time this year the Cowboys reevaluated their season. Jerry about to be studying his ass off in the post game. Stuttering. Yeah, I mean, listen, we about to humble them. We already got some names changed on the doors in Washington facility. You know what I'm saying? Sweating them boys about to be out the building. We did that. We about to make sure that them contract negotiation talks for Dak Prescott extension stall a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I got Jerry on the phone right now.
Get your damn act together. I don't like your attitude.
We about to make sure some of them contracts, some of that stuff stall.
The only thing Jerry gonna be stuttering on is after they get all of that honey. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be stuttering on this.
I want me some glory hole.
Yeah, I don't know what he gonna be doing, man. I know your man said he wanted to be doused in honey. We got something for you. We got something for you, sweet butterscotch Prescott. We got something for you on Sunday. Where we at? Devontae Jones. Thank you for the super chat. I wonder why Law is using after 2019. I wonder what happened in 2019. I don't know what happened in 2019.
I think we split it since he want to jump to it.
No, what happened?
2019.
What happened in 2019?
Yeah. Carson Wentz. Hey, if we win that game, we won't have CD Lamb. You know
That's
me,
true.
I'm a politician over here.
Now,
within the confines of 2018 and 2019, Dak Prescott did throw for 455 yards on one of those Eagles games. I can't remember which one. Maybe my historical data don't go that far back. But Devontae, are you related to the Jones? You got him in there twice, Jones, man. Come on, man. You're supposed to be on my side over here.
Thank you for the super chat, Devontae. Big Cam, the OG. Thank you for the super chat. I pray Jalen throw the ball 30 times this week. Brunson, even you don't want that. You rather ride swift to this victory. Listen, I'd rather be physical to this victory. You're right. I don't want Jalen Hurts throwing the ball 30 times. You want to know why I don't want him throwing the ball 30 times?
Why
Because y'all not physical enough. We should be running the ball down y'all throat. Y'all not physical enough. Mozzie Smith, every time Mozzie Smith is on the field, we need to run the ball.
Hey,
every time Mozzie Smith is on the field, we need to run the ball. Because Kelsey and them will pack him up. That middle's still sweet. We need to run the ball with reckless abandon. Abandon.
Hey,
Every time
Mozzie been doing his job, man, when his number is called.
When
his number is called. You only been called for a handful of snaps. But, I mean, if you look at it, the Cowboys in the middle, A gap, B gap, we only been allowing teams with the max of 18 to 20 yards rushing. Teams been running on the edge on us, C gap, and bouncing it out to the outside and pulls and things like that and tosses. Though that's where they've been running it at. Now, if your team can get the average of 50 to 60 yards up the middle, then I give you that. But we've been taking care of business down inside with Jonathan Hankins, rotations with Osa, Golston, as well as my guy Gallimore. They've been stepping it up this year, and A gap and B gap this year.
Well, at the end of the day, I think maybe the A gap and B gap might not be the best solution for us. But I just think we're overall just more physical from a tight end screen standpoint. From the way our wide receivers play, it's nothing really pretty about us. They even say we win ugly. You know what I mean? So I think that, I think we need to smack y'all around. I think we need to touch y'all. I think we need to put hands on Dak. We need to jam receivers. We need to be real physical right here. Tricks, thank you for the super chat. Eagles got more depth on their roster, but Dallas has the better QB. Dallas don't have a better QB.
Wait a minute. That man paid $5 to say that. That guy paid $5 until somebody else pays something otherwise. That man tricks are not just for kids, I see, because this trick is right here, getting it right.
Dallas got the better quarterback. In what way is Dak Prescott better than Jalen Hurts?
Head to head matchup.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Whatever, man. Whatever.
Hey, they both.
The politician is in the building. Donnell Shipley, thank you for the super chat. Law, I'm telling you, Law. You my dog, Law, but I'm gonna be unbearable after this win.
Oh my goodness, man. I'm gonna get me a honey sponsorship because after this win, I'm gonna get some wild honey. I might pour it all over my face and head and beard, man. Come on, man. I was like, come on, Eagles. Y'all see this.
I'm gonna mail you a box of bees. Donnell Shipley, thank you for the super chat. I'm glad Couch Boys won this past weekend. Now Jerry think y'all good enough to make a move come trade deadline. No Henry, no Adams. I'm glad they won this weekend because I don't think the urgency will be as high for them had they lost. If they would have lost, this would have ended up being a must-win game for them, and they would have really came out with their back against the wall. I think that in some wild way, Dak Prescott just think that is sweet. I think Dak really don't know what he in store for. Like, we really don't like them. You know what I mean? Our veterans are spreading this message to the young cast. Like, we really want to win this game. You know what I mean? This is a real thing for Philadelphia. You know what I mean? We want to beat Dallas. That's how we feel about the Dallas Cowboys. So I think Dak is underplaying it. I think that's going to be the downfall of these guys.
Well, the
Who that,
Cowboys.
Ron?
Well, I just want to say this though, bro. I think that, you know, we do gear up and be ready to play the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
And the 49ers, it was very, I was pissed off and angry in 2021 when they said we was nervous and all of that stuff to play against a team.
Right.
And it showed on the field. And I said, man, come on, man, we grown man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be geared up and ready to play this game, right? And then in 2022, last season, we were supposed to be all geared up and ready to play against the 49ers. Now, we lost that game.
Don't forget 2023.
Yeah, I mean that too. So that's three L's in a row. And
you know
those
what I mean?
guys, how you talking
Mm-hmm.
is how, you know, the Niners should be talking to us. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that energy. You shouldn't be having that energy, LB.
They can't. Why not? Why not? We NFC. We conference champions. We 7-1. We got the best record in the league.
Just hear me out. Let me let Uncle in.
Let me crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Let me tell you this right quick. Because how the 49ers been beating us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is how when Dak Prescott is healthy, he's been beating y'all Eagles. That's why Dak Prescott can walk out boldly with grace and mercy to walk out there and say, pour honey all over me.
This the thing. Dak has been your quarterback so long. Look how many different starting quarterbacks that he beat. He beat a lot of. He beat different coaches. It was different coaches in that time. This is a different team. This is a different team, Law. Okay. You know, you want to be honest? I think y'all better than San Fran. Y'all better than the 49ers. So that L to the look, they just lost 3 straight. I think y'all better than the 49ers. I think y'all just can't beat them. You know what I mean? Y'all better than the 49ers. I think y'all better match. I think y'all are. We'll have a more difficult time against y'all than we will against the 49ers because that's physical on physical. Y'all just too pretty. We just got to put the hammer on y'all, man. That's all that is, man. I think y'all better than the 49ers.
Hey, just like we nut up against the doggone 49ers, y'all about to nut up all over y'all self against us.
I don't think so. My guy Rome, Cowboys fan talk. Thank you for the super chat. He said this is a business trip. Y'all gonna have Kevin Hart walk the team out, Meek Mill performing at halftime, y'all making t-shirts. We probably do all of the above. And that's where some of y'all go wrong at. This ain't no business trip. Do y'all want to win the division or not? Do y'all want to win? Y'all looking at the kings of the conference in y'all face and y'all taking it as a business trip. We're gonna have Meek Mill come out just because y'all don't have no culture out there. You know what I'm saying? What you want us to do? We're gonna have that shit. Will Smith might be there.
No, that's okay. When y'all come back over here, we're gonna have George Strait and Dolly Partner, whatever her name is. We're gonna be saying all of my exes live in
Y'all should.
Come on.
Y'all absolutely should. Absolutely should. Because this is a heavyweight fight.
Easy though, man. They don't play all artists over here. You know,
right.
That's okay, man.
This is a heavyweight fight. We can't underplay it. Listen, all right, underplay it if y'all want. Jeremy Tobias, thank you for the super chat. Eagles haven't shown Dak that they aren't sweet when facing him. Eagles haven't shown that. You're right. I will agree with that. The Eagles we got to beat Dak Prescott this week. We got to beat Dak Prescott this week because once you beat him, it's done. You know what I'm saying? Once you get him this one time, you make him feel it. You know what I mean? And you make him go on that podium and say his classic line. What do you say? We got humbled today. Will you make him go up there and say it was humbling? It was humbling. Will we make him go up there and say his classic line? It's done. It's done for. I can't wait. I can't wait to see his face.
Instead, he gonna be saying,
Here we go.
That's what he gonna be saying.
Here we go.
Hey, and for those cadence to be right, don't y'all be too loud now. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to hear the audibles and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Blue DJ, thank you for the super chat. Name 2 things you like about each other's rival team. What do I like about the Dallas Cowboys?
You want me to go?
I like the I like the defensive coordinator for sure. I really like Dan Quinn. I don't think it's hard to name a defensive coordinator better than Dan Quinn. I really like Dan Quinn. That's one thing. And I like y'all stadium. It's cute. It's nice.
Okay. Yeah, man. You know, the two things that I like about the Eagles, I like Howie. I like that he's willing to roll up his sleeves and have a call center in the Philippines, you know, to do cold callings on all of the other GMs and owners. That's pretty dope. AJ Brown, he's a dog. I said that if anybody should be for MVP running, throw his name in there. He's a guy that I will circle on the team to say, hey, you slow and stop him and shut him down, then there's a strong chance.
Right. And
the Eagles allowed that to happen. You know, the Washington team allowed that not to happen because shoot, that boy ate them alive, man, in that game. But keep going.
But you know, I will double down on the Bland thing. I think Bland is a starter in this league for sure. I think Bland should not be a rotational piece. I really do like DeRon Bland for sure, though. D'Angelo James, thank you for the super chat. My guy D'Angelo said, let's be real. As a Cowboys fan, these are the best two teams in the league. Y'all, no, y'all not. You see what I'm saying? Who do y'all think y'all are?
What you mean?
We the best team in the league. Y'all not the second best team in the league.
I think that right now, if we were to play the Chiefs tomorrow, either one of us, we beating the Chiefs.
I think okay.
Either one. Who else? The 49ers, they lost all of their shout out to my guy Botch Lombardi. He used magic points. They used up all of their magic points. And we see that's a whole different team without Trent Williams and Debo. You know, so right now
I think you know what, it's a strong case.
We are the two best teams right now. I just
it's a strong. Y'all got the same record as the Chiefs.
Do we? Maybe so.
I don't know. It's a strong case. It's a strong case. You know what I mean? Yeah. My guy Drew, man.
Where he's at? Drew.
Yeah, he right under this one.
There you go. Okay.
My guy Drew. Micah is an Eagles fan, low key. Speak on it. Go Birds. Micah. This is the thing with Micah to me. What Micah showing respect to his opponents the way that he did. I don't know if it was some type of sidebar art of war thing going on right there, but that just let me know Micah going to be locked in for this game for sure. You know what I mean? And a scary and a scary Micah is a locked in Micah. So, you know what I mean? I wish he would have downplayed it, but he gave us the respect we deserve. So he's definitely going to approach this game with the ferociousness that everybody should.
Yeah, man. Podcast Parsons, man. That's my nickname that I gave him. I think that the kid, you know, he grew up in a different era. Right. And
right.
I think he's he a 2000 or a 90s babies. So he's a real young guy. And the Eagles all his life been a team that's been pretty much on the winning side. I ain't gonna even hold that against him. And he probably grew up looking at the Cowboys. His father is a Cowboy fan, but he look at the Eagles differently. You know, I think he grew up in that area, if my memory serves me correct. But at the end of the day, he grew up in Pittsburgh. Okay, so at the end of the day, man, you know, he's not going to go too sideways with the Eagles, you know, but he is a guy that look at talent. He like Jalen Carter. He like Noah Smith. He like Jalen Hurts, and he like a lot of guys on your team, A.J. Brown and beyond. So are those guys dogs, in my opinion? Yeah, I like Jalen Carter coming out of college. You know, I like A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. So, I mean, he spit his mind, but I just say this with Parsons, it's okay to look at the neighbor and say, man, she got a beautiful wife or she got a beautiful lady over there. You know what I'm saying? But you can stop it right there. You don't have to go too deep, Parsons. Just pause it right there. But Parsons is Parsons, and he spit his mind, because this is why he spit his mind. Say it one more time for me, Parsons. Say it for your boy over here.
We about that life.
And he don't tell no lies.
Let's go, man.
Listen, a locked in Micah is a scary Micah, man. I can't even front on that. Big Cam, thank you for the super chat again. I think this is your third one, bro. The trifecta. He said, the Chiefs was conference champions too. See how that worked out? Facts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what we getting at with that? Martin Perez, Thank you for the super chat. Law, please explain Dak's seniority, but Hurts got a faster promotion to CEO in the division since Hurts has made a Super Bowl faster. Just want to know Dak's excuses. I mean, Super Bowl aside, all pro for Jalen. You know what I mean? Jalen's resume compared to Dak Prescott's resume in a short time span should just be, I mean, it just speaks for itself, if you ask me.
I mean, it goes from the top, though, you know, and I know you're going to get pushback on it because you say, hey, that's not your problem. But we all seen that Howie, he's a guy that add pieces to your quarterback, not take him away. Jerry Jones was doing other things politically charged of taking things away.
Y'all added pieces this year, though. Y'all added pieces.
We added pieces this year, and we looking pretty good, 5-2. Right,
y'all added pieces this year, so we can't take that away from y'all. Bird Gang 336, thank you for the super chat. He said, Law, do y'all talk about this Law? Why do y'all talk about this 40 points like y'all blew us out or something? We put up 34 on their D with Minshew, so what are they hanging their hat on? I'm lost. I mean, like you know, they like style points over there, man. They like style points. They like to be flat, the 40 burger. You know what I mean? They like to just say it, I guess.
No. Hey, I was incorrect. 47. 47-27. You know, that's the score if you really want to contextualize it. Bird Game 336. Because Dak Prescott also threw a touchdown to Joshua Sweat. So come on, man. You got to give Dak a little bit more than that, man. Come on.
I was wondering where the episode came from. I was what?
Hey, did he throw a touchdown to Josh Sweat, though?
He did.
Yeah, come on. So technically 47-27. If you really want to get all technical with it, and Gardner Minshew put up 27 points. Come on, bro.
How many people we got in the chat right now? I gotta say shout out to the chat. The chat is buzzing right now, man. Y'all guys definitely do y'all thing, man, when the Super Friends load up on this channel. Eric Stewart, thank you for the super chat. Law, I want to keep an eye on Twin. I actually care for him as a brother. Law, I want to who Twin?
Yeah, my brother, man, he's a diehard Niner fan. Let me check in on him right quick.
Come on,
hey, Twin. Hey, Twin. Hey, all right. Hey, man. Hey, Eric, man. Hey, he still hurt, bro.
That's crazy, man.
He's a 49er
fan. Linda C, thank you for the super chat. 5 rings of 28 years ago. Dallas Cowboys cheerleader from 1996, now qualified for AARP. Facts.
And she's still bad, man. Leave her alone, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this though, Linda. You better leave our girls alone over here. I'm talking about the cheerleaders. But I would say, hey, it's been 28 years ago. Ask me this and tell me this. What's taking you so long?
I mean, what you mean? We won in the last 7. Why y'all acting like? Listen, why do Cowboys fans? Are y'all really scared? Why y'all act like we not a good team though? Y'all know we good. Y'all know we top 3, top 2, top 1. Y'all know what it is with us for real. You know what I'm saying? That's the pressure that y'all facing this Sunday. Y'all know that we top dogs and we get up for these type of games.
Man, y'all hurting our average though. Y'all hurting our average. Y'all 1-3 or something like that in the Super Bowl. So y'all got to get better, man. Y'all got to get above 500.
What you mean? What we did was made us all collective kings. We the only division where everybody got a Super Bowl. We brought up the rear. But I'm telling y'all, we will pass somebody. Might not be y'all.
Man, come on.
We will pass somebody.
Hey, but it's a long way because you still got to pass Washington. And if
we'd have took care of business last year, we'd have been on Wash. They'd have been sweating. Cool Eagle, thank you for the super chat. He said, yo, Law, much respect to you and what you do. But you're a captain of the Cappers. As an old head, you know you don't believe in 4. It's been 7 years. I think Law actually believe in it.
I mean, hey, keep adding pieces around him. Like I said, and I'm going to say this again. I'm going to ask you, and this is my first time asking you this, I believe.
I already know what you're about to ask me.
Do you think you go to the Super Bowl last year without AJ?
Without AJ?
Yeah.
Did we go to the Super Bowl without our all-pro wide receiver?
I mean, come on,
Who
man.
didn't miss a game? Everybody said he was injury prone. AJ ain't missed a game in his career as an Eagle.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't think you go to the Super Bowl without AJ. Nor do I think you go to the Super Bowl without Jalen Hurts. Gardner Minshew ain't taking you.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So it's
Right.
a team game. I don't think that now Joe Montana did win the Super Bowl without Jerry Rice, but what I'm saying is that it takes a team. I don't think that Troy will win one without Michael Irvin and Emmett, but we can all point things and figure out things, but my front office take things away. And I
But
know
y'all had teams though, Law. Y'all had teams though, Law. Y'all had teams though, Law.
Man,
I hate this
yes,
argument. I hate this argument. Y'all have had teams. You know, y'all first team in NFL history, 4,000 passing yard guy, a guy with 10 picks, a guy with 10 sacks. You know the year I'm talking about. Y'all have had teams. Then when y'all had a team, y'all blamed it on Kellen Moore. You know what I'm
let me
saying?
ask you this though. Hey, you guys had teams, y'all had players, y'all had stars on your team.
Right.
Would you be saying and keeping the same energy if you kept Chip Kelly for 10 years?
Our Super Bowl team in 2017 was less talented than y'all team that had all those stars on it.
But that's what I'm saying. It took a coach, a qualified coach, to get into the mix to help elevate that particular players on your team. So it takes coaching, man. A lot of times people fail to realize
so.
that.
I don't
man.
think so.
So you think you'd have won a Super Bowl with Chip Kelly? Come on, bro.
No, Chip Kelly didn't have a losing record, by the way. But no, I don't. Doug Peterson was in his second year, and I don't think we would have won with Carson Wentz. I think that it took the player. At some point, it's on the player because which is
a combination of both. I can't let you slide.
I don't know because the plays. Okay, so when y'all lost, what's I know you got to get out of here soon. What's old boy name? I just think about it. The Chargers offensive coordinator that y'all just had, Kellen Moore. When y'all had Kellen Moore and when y'all lost to the San Francisco 49ers, that last drive that Dak Prescott folded, all of those plays was called beautifully to go down there and take that lead and win that game. Dak overthrew somebody. Dak underthrew somebody. That got happy feet, took a sack. And sometimes the player got to step up in the moments. He got to step up.
Indeed. Hey, as far as East is from West, right? And that's far place, right? That's how far Noah Brown is from God doggone A.J. Brown. We had Noah Brown. We had T.Y. Hilton, who was the age of 33 and the third out there. So, yeah, I get it. We did have my guy, C.D. Lamb, and we supposed to target our guys. But I tell you this, man, it takes good coaching, and it also takes some players out there with that dog mentality, and you got to give them chances. And I'm quite sure.
I agree.
I'm quite sure that when A.J. Brown called out and said pretty much Keyshawn Johnson that thing and said, give me the damn ball, basically throw me the ball, didn't your team kind of sparked up and the offense started crawling up to good favors, right?
But that's what I'm saying, though, man. A.J. different case. AJ, listen, CD Lamb ain't AJ Brown. Can we agree on that?
I mean, last game he did. Last game he had 14 targets, 12 receptions. Out of those 14s, 158 yards. Hey, he had an AJ Brown type of day.
He did have an AJ Brown type of day, but the difference is AJ did that 6 weeks in a row.
Hey, it's for the start this week.
I hope so.
That's my guy. That's my guy. It's finna start this week. Hey, I promise you. Right hand to the man. You better not put Bradbury on CD because CD instead of pouring honey, boy, he make a Bradbury sandwich every day. Yeah.
Bradbury, listen, Lord, Bradbury, my dog, but he's looking like some garlic bread on broil. He's looking like burnt toast, Law. I'm scared of Bradbury. I do not want to see CD mesh over there. I know. I'll be coming up on our hour, so let's knock these supers out real quick.
No doubt.
Pressure Talk, man. We on Pressure Talk.
Where we at? Let me find him right quick.
Yeah. He right
up there. He up there. Okay, yeah.
Pressure Talk. Thank you for the super chat. He said, "Law, they act like the Eagles played good teams. They really haven't played anyone either. We played the Dolphins next. Thank you for your super chat. Next. What do you mean? Blurpy, thank you for the super chat. As long as Jerry Jones is alive, the Cowboys won't win a thing. Long live the King, Jerry. That should have been my answer. I like Dan Quinn and Jerry Jones. Big Cam, thank you for the super chat. He said, hey, Brunson, did Louie T answer his phone? Of course not. Louie knew what it was. I had a ticket to the game for Louie. I like he ain't say it. Donnell Shipley, thank you for the super chat. They don't talk about how we had 4 turnovers in that 40-burger Dak put up. They don't talk about it, but they're going to talk about this Sunday because I ain't going to let them forget.
Everyone have a reason, but results are what matter.
Right. Monkey Gemini, thank you for the super chat. A Cowboys fall off his horse and go splat. An eagle soar. Fly eagles fly. That's a fact. That's a fact. Eric Stewart, man, thank you again, man. He said, thank you for the super chat. He said they do give out rings for winning the NFC Championship. I'm just saying, Law.
Are you counting those, my dog?
I'm not counting that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Drew Bledsoe got a ring. I promise you, he ain't wearing it. Carson Wentz got a ring. He ain't wearing that joker.
Dwayne Brown, thank you for the super chat. Jalen resume was horrible till he got Brown. Okay. And I was bad things too until I made good decisions. Midwest Eagles fan, thank you for the super chat. He said, when laws say why has it taken us so long, they implemented a salary cap for the sole reason of parity, and the Cowboys haven't shown the ability to elevate in that area. Fact.
Hey, let me just say this. I know we got to split though, but I'm gonna say this though. You know, we wouldn't go win no doggone Super Bowl with doggone Dave Campo for 3 years. Our biggest chance in the early 2000s was with Bill Parcells, and we only had him for 3.5 years, for crying out loud. And then we kept Jason Garrett for 13 years, even though we had Wade Phillips. But I get you what you said with the salary cap. We do got to get better at that. But keep going.
Yep. Disrespectful. Thank you for the super chat. Dak barely beat Minshew last year. He can't compete with Hurts. He can't. I agree. Eric Stewart again. This is the 4-piece. He said you have to get to and win the NFC Championship to get to a Super Bowl to either win or lose it. Dallas hasn't done that in 30 years. That's a fact. You got to get there if you want to lose it. This guy Jimmy Casket. I mean, I don't even want to read this, but thank you for your super chat. Reading that.
Wait, man, Jimmy, you got to update the dude, though. In the photo, though. He played for the Mavs now, man. Come on,
right,
man.
Kyrie in Brooklyn. This the last super chat. SSJ Brandon, thank you for the super chat. He said, if Lamb line up in the slot, him versus Eli Ricks will be interesting to see for real. I like Eli Ricks. I really like what Eli Ricks brings to the table, man. But I ain't trying to go one-on-one with CeeDee Lamb. Nobody. We're going to double him, take him out the game because I don't believe in the rest of them turkeys. So we up on our hour. You know what I'm saying? The next time I will be on a screen with Law, he going to be apologizing to me. He going to be telling me about these honey packets. You know what I mean? And it's going to be a good one, man.
Oh, my goodness.
You know
It's going to be a real good game regardless, man.
Right.
I don't want the aficionados to be in it. I want it to just be a real solid game. Mm-hmm. I want it to be an injury-free game. I know injury is part of the game. I want it to be what time is it?
I think it's Sunday night, ain't it?
It's Sunday night game. Okay,
yeah,
so everybody gonna be watching the game. We're gonna be up all night, and let's go, man. I always say good luck to your team till you play us, but now you finna play us, bro. You want to give out your scoring predictions, or are you good?
I'm a real good predictor, man. I think the Eagles are gonna win this one, man. 34-21.
Wow.
I think we're gonna win this game 34-21.
I think it's gonna be 35-ish to 26, 27-ish.
That's a good that's a good score if we were to lose. That's a good score because we're not gonna get destroyed or blown out at home. It just don't happen like that. But we shall see on Sunday.
And I want competition, man. Nobody wants to see what the doggone 49ers did to us. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to blow y'all out that bad, man. I don't even want to see 40-3 down there, man. I want to see a good game. You know what I mean?
I want to blow y'all out bad. I don't know why. I just want to blow y'all out bad. But all right, y'all, man. I want y'all to enjoy the rest of your night. You know what I'm saying? Real good show, man. On behalf of the NFC East Super Friends, more content coming on this channel. You know that. Shout out to Law. You know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe to his channel and subscribe to my channel as well. The links will be in the description for all of those things, man. And thank you guys for your support, man. Y'all are helping us make this channel what we know it really could be. So shout out to y'all for that.
All right. Salute y'all, man. And subscribe, share, and it's caring. Salute.
Yes, sir.
Peace.